What is going on, chatbot builders? Boy, I tell you what, the kid's been working. How are y'all doing? Do we have CBB Nation in the hizzy? Yes. Rick. Slick Rick. Making the coolest things, seriously, on the platform. I mean, I believe that you deserve a trophy, good sir. Mir, my dear. Yeah, it's been a minute since we've done a live. You know, I got all this negativity on my videos. Are so long and boring, except for the OGs. They know how sensitive I am. You know, robot Ryan has no sensitivity, but today you got human Ryan. Fortunately or unfortunately, what's up, Asta? This guy right here. I'm very strategic with my hires and my team. Very close knit. This guy, instrumental. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, unless he's got some runway going on, or maybe he got early access to Sora. I believe he got myself, the bot queen Kelly, the wonderful Wendy, and obviously Asta on a billboard out in Fiji, flexing her AI muscles. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's so much fun. It's a great time to be in AI. Is it not, Charles? We had too much fun on our podcast, and I'm glad you're with us, my man. We got to have you back. You know, you would be so. I've been meaning to catch up with you, bro. I can't tell you how many people have messaged me for your secret sauce, and I'm like, I can't give you that, man. You better talk to the man about it. But they love your web chat 2.0. I think my little animation added a little bit of spice to it, but you really have dominated in creating what will be the GPTs and the Gemini gems. I don't know if Claude has one of these fake things yet, but that's going to be what the businesses want, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's July 9th, 2024. I've made a lot of predictions, hadn't I, since day one. You guys have been making them with me. Matter of fact, it's you guys that I get most of my ideas and prediction data from. My man, I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You've found yourself in the coolest place to be if you're into AI and you're into chatbots, period. If you need one for your business, if you're trying to, or if you are in the process of building, scaling, starting, thinking about an AI agency, a real one, you found the right place. Everyone here that I know are legit, high quality. They've been building chatbots before ChatGPT was a thing, kind of people. And I'll tell you, we have a lot of fun. So good to see so many familiar faces. Yo, what is going on? So much. Look, we haven't even gotten started yet. From Virginia in the house. So yes, we are from South Kakalaki, where this Ryan's from. North Carolina, North Kakalaki, where McNasty's from. Ryan number 2, and all the way to Africa. What's up, B? Brian's on support tonight, by the way, so he's on double duty. Don't bother him while he's soaking it in too. It's all good. We're about to have Miami in the house. I'm telling you, we're everywhere. CBB Nation is a thing. We're deep in Florida. We're deep in Florida, and we're deep in Canada too. And I'll tell you what, there's some smart cats out in Canada. Boy, look at all this, man. These are real people right here, folks. And I'm gonna get right into it. I'll tell you what, Canada's true to its theme. I mean, they're the nicest people and some of the smartest people that you'll meet, and I think there are people thinking far ahead in Canada than there are in the US in some cases, down in Columbia, Houston. So y'all know that next year we'll have the bot queen already like made it a thing today. Kelly, she's like, well, obviously we've got to have the retreat in Fiji. So that'll be a thing. if things keep going the way that they're going, folks, CBB Nation, I can assure you next year will be a year that we just might have to go all throw down and party it up in Fiji, maybe our top 150, 250 people. I think it just might have to be a thing. Asta, can you make that happen? Anyways, I'm not gonna play around anymore. The Fiji retreat, I'm down. Mir, yeah. The CBB might be paying a lot of money, but it'll be worth it. It'll be fun. It'll be a mastermind, right? One of those things. I'll tell you what. We're gonna have some fun. First of all, I'll start sharing my screen here. I'll make sure my music's not blaring too loud. If you guys need me to stop, slow down, speak up, you just tell me. And I'm going to get it going because we have a lot to talk about. I'll start sharing my screen here. We started in this thing with an idea that we wanted to provide an extremely simplified way to build chatbots that weren't just parrots, that weren't just going to read URL links and call it a day and then call that a chatbot and then say that's so valuable. Since day one, we tackled one of the hardest things there is to tackle in this space, which is e-commerce. And we really focused on restaurants in the early days of TT Tizzle, Tap the Table, in 2020. Solving the process of conversational commerce, ordering a pepperoni pizza with cheese on one side and pepperoni on one side is a heck of a lot harder than you might think, end to end, and we did it. And because we started off with completing what I believe is probably today one of the hardest things to still do, we still can't be beat as far as in CBB Nation. You're working with a tool that there's not a faster, easier way to sell your products on social media or online, period. You don't need Shopify. You don't need WooCommerce. You don't need any of that. If you have those things, great. But if you're starting from scratch, or if you're starting from a place like we use Webflow, Webflow is not known for their robust e-commerce abilities, let's be honest, but they're an amazing website tool to build fast websites really quickly. I think a lot of the tech companies are using Webflow these days. I think even OpenAI, for the most part, is using a lot of Webflow stuff. I know old Jasper did. We won't even get to our chatbot right now, although I do know that we are in desperate need of a really solid tutorial on what all you can do with Web Chat 2.0. I know this, but also understand there's a thing that's true, and don't sweat the small stuff. Meaning, since 2020, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars personally with just Facebook Messenger, folks. Kelly will tell you it's an easy $500, one and done, on to the next one deal to set up the comment tool if you've done it the right way. Now, that doesn't mean just set it up and forget it, but I mean, add value's got to be worth what you're charging. But believe me, setting up a comment tool with a 3-part drip campaign, 3 text messages or 3 emails and a text message, if you don't think that's worth $500, you're out of your mind. And if you're Gucci, you can do this in about 5 minutes once you've got it down. You're not going to do that out of the gate, but you can get there. Anyways, we're going to get right to it, and we're going to just make us a new account. How about that? We'll click sign up here, and we'll start getting into some of our new changes. You'll see there's a little X right there. I'll hide that, but this is going to lead us into our very first new thing that we're going to talk about. And let's see, I think we'll do, let's do a restaurant, I believe. You know what? Let's do, what we could do? Let's make a CBB clone. We'll just clone our own thing. How about that? We'll make a chatbot for ourselves. So this is how you start out a brand new account. And you see there's a little X right here. It's brand new. And we have some very, very, very smart people in our Facebook group and in our Discord. And the ones that participate, the ones that actually like have feature requests because they're thinking hard or they're using it so much that basically that it's required, like, hey, I need this next thing to get to the next level where I want to be. Let's see if I can find it. I think I've got some screenshots here. Bring the proof. Right, so yeah, I do. I'm gonna upload these bad boys real quick and throw them on the screen. There's a purpose for this, although I'll hide that. And I'm not one of these guys that's gonna have to have everything so perfect before it's rolled out. It just has to work, and we'll make it better as we go always. Let's upload this other guy because this is the good one. This is coming straight from our group here. This is from Bra right here, who has an amazing idea. If you could tell, he's got these quick replies. That's what these arrows are pointing to. This is yesterday, and he's like, it'd be real great if I would be able to use quick replies, or what I'm gonna have a special name for it. I'll tell you guys what I think I'm gonna call it here shortly. But it's just a quick way to get to where I want to go, is essentially what he's saying. And so I was like, you know what, bam, you got it. And so this is our first rendition of that, and that's live right now on the platform. And the way this will work is the areas that you frequent most. In this case, since it's brand new on this machine, there's nothing there. But as soon as I click on flows, now I can see that I'll have the flows little quick reply right here. Matter of fact, just because ChatGPT Tizzle did such a good job of helping me pick out the name, I have to tell you guys what I called it. It's very scientific, just like everything else in CBB, just like everything else in CBB Bizzle. What did we call it? I've got to see it was so funny. Okay, yeah, here we go. It was called, oh, come on. I love ChatGPT Tizzle so much, if you didn't know. Okay, yes, these are great. You guys could help me pick some of these out. Let's see, can I share my screen like that? Yeah, y'all can see that. So look at here. In the comments for the now, if you're not a CBB Nation member, card holder, don't comment. But if you've been with us, if you're a part of the nation, what do y'all think about these names? Cool titles for this feature. The one that I like was adaptive replies, because that's really what it is. It's smart, quick responses based on your essentially use of the program. We're the only AI platform that allows you to build chatbots that not only lets you build the world's best chatbots, it becomes customized to you based on your use. You're creating your own algorithm here, baby. That's how we do it, man. So this is a great idea from Bra, and Philip second that idea. And so in this case, maybe I'm new, and I get an error somewhere. And so if I go to the error log, and now that's going to appear here. And for now, just because we're testing things, we're going to allow up to 4 different, what do we call them? Adaptive replies. That's so dope. Adaptive replies to appear. The marketing section is going to want to be one you have up there. Now, what happens is when you go and you start clicking, and I'm going to go back to marketing, and I'm going to click on magic links again. Keep your eyes up here, because we're going to see them change dynamically. This means that based on the usage, we can actually at all times have the places where we're most likely going to live. So maybe it's magic links, and maybe it is going to be the bot simulator, right? So bot simulator might not show up during this first click, but I can go back to tools, click on bot simulator again. Now it's going to be there, but still magic links and flows. These are all going to still remain. We're not going to have duplicates, but we're going to be able to easily get back to the places that you want to get to the fastest. And like everything else with CB Bizzle, it is indeed mobile friendly. How you like that smooth little action right there? Because y'all know I use my phone. I mean, I'm a psycho like that. I'm doing everything on my iPhone. So do you see what I've done? It's in the header. This is the toughest thing really when it comes to UI stuff, and our UI is very simplified, and I don't want it to be getting like these other platforms where it starts looking clunky. So this is I'm getting almost pushing it, but basically the idea is we're listening to you guys. This was a feature request. I had no idea it was coming. Saw it, understood the value, understood immediately how I could probably make it, and now we're here the next day. And that's to show you guys that this stuff can be done. We're a very small team of less than 10 people, and there are teams of 30 developers with hundreds of millions of dollars in funding that wouldn't even think twice about giving a crap about your feature request if it wasn't already on their roadmap. That's something that maybe it means something to you, or maybe you're so enterprise, you're just happy to get what you're able to get in today's software world, especially in AI. It's all about customization and making the customer happy, keeping the customer first, and that's what we try to do here. So that's a great feature request from Bra. Hope you guys like it. And the other thing is, if you don't, you're like, nah, dude, that's not for me. By the way, it doesn't block the inbox because we're thinking ahead. It'll appear just about everywhere except the inbox, and that's intentional. But if I go to the inbox a lot, watch, I can make that. Oops, close is my favorite apparently. I can turn off bot simulator and force that to be inbox. So while I can't have inbox show up, right, just because I've got it here, I can still pop in there. So again, we listen to you. Your feedback is valuable. If you want to turn it off, there's a little X right there, and now it's gone. This is going to be stored on your browser's local storage, so it's not going to slow anything down. But just remember, if you are going to use a different device, or if you decide to clear your cache or your cookies, then you'll read your cookie. I'm going to have to memorize this. Your AI adaptive replies will be vanished. It'll start new, and you'll have a little plus sign there, unless I decide to hide it. If you've been living under a rock, yes, you have an assistant. It can do all sorts of fun things. You also have quick access to your docs, so you can see all the custom fields, right, that we have. Maybe you forgot, where was that daggone chat history custom field, for example. Well, you can scroll on down here and see all of our custom fields. And you can see all of our, this is just the e-commerce, guys. We'll talk about that next. It's the next feature. This is just the e-commerce custom fields. So a lot of you guys get nervous when you don't see, like when you're typing in most custom fields that are most common, you'll see them populate as you type your first bracket, and you're to type in, last, for example, you're going to see last interaction, which is a timestamp essentially. Most of you guys know that, but you're not going to see all these custom fields because it would just drag the system down. We want to be fast. Here we do have our code block. So if we needed to generate some code, we totally could. And then check it out. Some of you guys, like Rick, you've just blown me away with your creativity and what you've been able to make and how you've been able to do things that I thought would never be possible. But let's do this. Let's make a graphic first. So we need to have the graphic for our CBB clone. You have access to all of the things that OpenAI offers in your assistant. While we couldn't allow every conversation that you facilitate, our pockets aren't deep enough to pay for GPT-4o yet for that in an honest way, and that's how we run things. We do take care of your 3.5 usage, which I don't know many others that do, but you do have access to 3.4 and 4 and the best of the best models, so you can still generate things like images and do that kind of thing on the fly. So let's do so crazy that it listens to all that. Generate a logo for a super awesome chatbot company. Very high tech on a white background. And so the way that we've got things, we should give you kind of like the instructions on how we made it, kind of like the prompt that was used, as well as give you the actual image. And I can take that and I can immediately use that as my page image here for this new CBB clone account. The next thing we need to understand is how do we get the knowledge into the chatbot, right? That's like the number one question. And depending on where you're coming from, you're like expecting wildly different things. But luckily, now we can, safe to say that, let's just call this CBB clone, save it on the desktop. I think that should be fine. So like, how do you train the bot? Where does the knowledge come from? I'll show you that here in a second, but first let's go to our settings. Settings here. My little thing freeze. Settings. Sometimes when I'm streaming, my computer wants to act up. We'll change our logo. Here is the CBB clone. I think a screenshot would be better because it's a let's do that. I think that'll just look better. It's too vertical, which you could actually, with the assistant, if you didn't know, which you probably didn't, you can request the ratio of the photo that you'd like to use. So if you want a landscape, if you want a square, if you want a vertical, it should give you that upon request. I didn't say anything, so it just basically guessed. So there is my logo. I can see that's appeared here. You know, it's right there. So that's a Gucci. Great. Now, here's something that we'll look at next. Let's go ahead and train our chatbot. You can do this in a multitude of ways. A year ago, to show you how far we've come, I used to just show you guys the fastest, easiest, dirty South way of doing things, of just go ahead visually and copy and paste that text from the pages that you wanted, write it in a ChatGPT tizzle, tell it to optimize it for a chatbot knowledge base. If you could base it on the 5 Ps, that's even better. The 5 principles of prompt engineering that we came up with, we standardized that. I think that would be a very good idea. But in this case, one of the number one requests that we had was to make things easy to be, train off of a URL. So in the playground, now you've got that ability. You can use an OpenAI key here to even further refine your answers. And I think I might have to do that. I think I might do that actually right now. I think I'm going to have to hide my screen just for a second while I pop in my OpenAI key. But this will be just for 1 second here. Doing all my code correction. Let's hide some of that there. And let's find my notes. I'll check the comments if I have any. Y'all might be asleep already, but if not, and you've got questions, I'll try to answer those. But what we'll do first is we are going to train our bot based off URL. That's the move. I knew I was Gucci. I didn't even have to do that. I could have just pasted it. You do have access to 4 or Turbo. You don't need to use an API key if you just want to grab the link. So here is Chatbot Builder AI, get site links. And this is going to find all of my site links on my website. Now, I definitely encourage you not to try to train your bot on every single site link like this. I don't think that's a good idea. However, you can still do some smart things with these links, and you could provide them to your users based on requests if you wanted to do something like that. So in certain cases, maybe it's smart you to just grab all of the links. And in my case, I'm just going to throw them into my notes, my notepad section over here off the side of my screen in case we decide to use them in a little bit. All right, so I've got all my links there. Now, what I will say to do next that I would say is important is to say, okay, let's go ahead and deselect and only add in what we want. So the home page will be important. The about page, I'm going to skip the blog. We'll skip our checkout. Let's use features, integrations, and pricing reviews. And I think that'll be all that we'll use at this point in time. The rest are blogs, careers, integrations, which we already covered in a previous page. And we'll click submit selection. And what does this do? This brings all your URLs that you want to use right in this list, ready to skirt. great, right? So it's going to load the site links here, and it's going to scrape what you told it to. So this is our website. We've given ourselves permission to scrape said site, so we're all good there. It's going pretty fast. There's my feature. There's my integrations, my pricing. If you think this is cool, I would love to get a little YouTube like. I don't ever ask for those things, but sometimes it helps. And we've got to help people get with the program and understand that we are here. So in addition to scraping this stuff, which again, look, the navigation's included. This is repetitive. I don't have some sort of secret sauce taking all of the things out, because you have to have actual good context here. But I do try to remove the things you don't need, like unnecessary tags or HTML, invisible text that can eat up a bunch of your token space for your prompt. So in this case, what I would recommend is AI optimize. Okay, and so this is going to have a little sauce in here, and I'm going to click add. I'll do the same thing for the about section. It's going to optimize this as well, based on the 5 P's of prompt engineering for the most part, but it does recognize what's going on. I'll click add. I'll do the same thing for the feature section. And look, you can see it in real time what it's doing. Okay, add, right? And then here's my integrations. Any guesses on if I'm going to click it? Yeah, I'm going to click it. You already know, because I'm all about that optimization. Okay, so this is going to show all some fun integrations here. Add. All right, and now let's run it. The pricing. Right, we're almost there. Boom, add. And then let's optimize these reviews here. And that'll be all being populated in this final prompt. So this is done, add. Now, this is a 10,000 character prompt, so it's a pretty good size. I like it. I think this would do very well, to be honest with you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this clipboard, and it says the final prompt, copy to clipboard. So I'm like Lil Jon, and I'm like, okay, nobody's old enough to know that reference. Now, I could jump on over to the playground here, and I can paste this into my prompt area right here. I don't know if I fully trust myself if that's not going to show the key still. So to be safe, I'm going to just pop it over one more time and paste in my key. Not that I don't trust you guys, but it seems like everyone does like to screenshot everything they see on YouTube and try to get you. So I've gotten better. Let's see. So let's add in this key real fast. I'll never forget that surprise 11 Labs bill I got last year. All right, that's Gucci. All right, so now we can bring it back. We're going to use 4, and let's see if we can get a response out of this thing. Bring our temperature down to 5. I'm going to say, hey, who are you? Hey, who are you? Should get our response here. And then it says, I'm developed by OpenAI. I'm here to assist you. Okay, and I'm going to say, how much is Chatbot Builder AI per month? Let's see if we get our correct answer here. 2 main plans, $49, and that's for the Pro plan, or we've got a few of the enterprise plans left. $24.99 a month. So it's giving us exactly what we want here, and this is an accurate prompt. So yes, you can now train your chatbots here. I can add more things if I wanted to. So for example, I could say, when a user asks and you believe that it makes sense to provide a link for their further learning or understanding of the platform, never use any other links other than the ones that I provide below. Remember that time a long time ago that I said it might be a good idea to keep those links? Yeah, that's what I want to do. We're going to test that thing on out. And here they are. This is every link to the site that I wanted. Actually, this is every single link, I think. Copy. All right, and so I'm going to hit do. Boom. So now my prompt got way bigger. And so I'm going to grab all this. All right, and I'm going to hit copy. And we're going to go over our settings. Here's another. Where's DJ Khaled? Another one. Another new feature we'll be showing you today is related to Auto-GPT, and a lot of you guys have already tried it. I'm going to just go ahead and pop that thing right in there. And I have got a gangster knowledge base. I think I do want to start off with a little bit of something like, you are the AI assistant for Chatbot builder with a West Coast vibe and tone, who says homie and G and boss man quite a bit, but is also extremely knowledgeable related to AI chatbots, and is always ready to provide accurate information related to the platform, and is always there to show love to CBB Nation. If anybody asks, your name is Fred, but don't give that information out unless someone really presses you for it. The following text will be what you reference to provide answers in 1 to 2 short sentences, followed by, is there anything else I can help you with, dude, /homie, etc. That's prompt engineering, son. And then the beat comes back on in my headphones. So, all right, bet. And I got way more room if I wanted to add all the things. So I can make some adjustments. I don't need to. I'll click continue. Now, Auto-GPT, general, default replies. Look at me right here. They're not the same thing. They're not the same thing. They don't work together. It's an either or situation is how you need to look at this. Additionally, no matter what, I could have, if I was ever mistaken in a video a year ago, which is highly possible, please don't make this mistake either. A welcome message is not the same as a default message. Okay, these are all different things. The default reply and Auto-GPT serve the same purpose. A welcome message, default reply. This is like the biggest misunderstanding of the prior week that I can recall. This is a huge thing you must understand. If you're going to use Auto-GPT, default reply does not matter. Forget about it, as they say up in New York. Right? I don't know if we have many builders in New York. They probably can't stand my accent, so that I would assume they don't build with us, but that's okay. For those of y'all that do tolerate, I appreciate it. This is going to be for your more advanced chatbot builders in your agencies, and when you need more full control. Okay, I recommend, and we're making everything easier for you, use your area right here to enable Auto-GPT. And voila, we've got our newest feature. This is a huge one. This one was not so easy to put together, but this is the automatic voice response I told you guys we would bring. So many of you have asked for this because it's just going to make life easy, mainly because sometimes your business is going to want to have a male's voice, and sometimes you're going to want to have a female's voice. Now, I already know you're going to ask the question. Yes, you could have this be your user selection if you wanted to, but you'd have to use default reply, not Auto-GPT. Auto-GPT, we do all the logic for you. We do all the hard stuff for you. Default reply, Auto-GPT turned off. It's not hard so much, but you'll have to be configuring all of these settings to your own liking, okay? So next I'm gonna go pick the voice. Let's choose Nova. Sounds cool. And we'll click save. And so in this case, I've got everything right here in my prompt. I'm using a function of just connect a user to a human. That's a default. I could turn that off if I wanted to. Um, and I think everything else is fine. So now the next thing that we can do, and the next thing that I will have you understand, hopefully, is you've got flows here. These are going to look very familiar depending on where you're coming from. You've got a welcome message already built in. And what I would recommend is just going ahead and these three dots, click get the link, copy. And, I didn't remember the other little uh, extension when you got the Chrome extensions. Shout out to who I think Danny might have showed me this one, the color picker one. So gangster, use it all the time. But I forgot the one. I think Kelly might have showed it to me. I don't think I have it here. Nah, I guess I don't. It's the one where I could view the different like devices. That's always fun. But here I could just be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Just gonna hear my voice. I don't know if y'all could hear that lady's voice, but it was like the cutest little lady accent, and she just called me G. I'm gonna be like, can you repeat that? Exactly as you just said. Can you? I'm just here to assist you with any questions or info you need about Chatbot Builder AI. What's up, G? Anything else I can help you with? Oh my god, that's so incredible. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any before I jump off, understand. So this is a great way to test things. You can totally spin things this way. Also very um easy to work with if you want to quickly add in a web chat to your website and just do everything custom and you don't care about custom CSS that we've added for web chat 2.0. Okay, so this is the trade-off. You don't have the microphone, and it's literally this like the old way, which is how we've done it on our website, Chatbot Builder. Um, just actually, I'll better not like that. This is the way that you'll know. This is the way that it's like it's really custom how we wanted it. This did not include the 2.0 where you could change the CSS, and so you will miss out on the microphone. That's not a problem anymore because now you have the ability to use many sorts of different web chats and customize them to the moon with web chat 2.0. And again, it's not a time to make the one I want to make. But that is the main difference now. We have created many ways for you to achieve creating an awesome web chat. And so, for instance, hopefully this would work. Let's see, customize my web chat design. Let's see how this works. See if it gives us anything. All right, so it's telling you how you'd want to set it up, switching between templates and stuff. This is a GPT that we made for you. All right, you're modifying the icon. So all these different little things here that you can do. I wonder how much it's going to really show you, but it's quite a lot. I'm going to hit here's the background. This is a huge one. Okay, so let's do this. For the background, I think that's a big deal. You will never be able to use a web chat flow link and have a custom background. You can't do that. Instead, you have to use the web chat widget. So let's use this. I don't know what this image is. Is this anything? Let's check it. always kind of scary. Okay, so this is like a WhatsApp image. All right, so watch. The way that this will work is you take just this right here. This code is all you need. Copy. And what we can do, because here's our current CBB clone web chat, or excuse me, yeah, flow link, which is a web chat. You can totally make this work. It's totally fine. Nothing wrong with this. But the best way to make this work in the most customizable way is by going to your settings or your analytics and then getting into your channels, web chat, manage. This is how you customize your web chat. We'll click add, and we'll just click light version. You might make a dark mode. And the cool thing that you can do now is customize the CSS, which before you could not do. So now I should just be able to paste this in here, and it should really just work. Let's see. You want to add anything here? We could add a welcome message. You do need to add your own domain once you're ready to add this to your website. If you choose to use the script versus like a link, for example. We could add a conversation starter. Let's do that. Let's say, get the party started. Find a party emoji. Yeah, all about that. And let's go hit them with the welcome message. One good time. And I think that's all good. You can show the logo as the persona. That's fine. And let's say, so here again is the no background old school float, which is totally cool, totally fine. And here, if I've done my job right, when I choose this link, it should be essentially the same thing except that new school goodness. And there she is. And so get the party started. All that looks great. In this scenario, I think that it would look better with no header. Oh boy, I should have been a rapper. Look out, Rick Ross. Bet you I'm going to be more welcome in Canada than he is. God, only I would make that reference. Did I not hide the header? What did I miss? I may have misclicked something. Or not saved it. Where are we at? Hide the header. Yeah, hide the web chat header and show the logo. That's what I wanted to do. So I can just make the changes here, and now what'll happen is I'll be able to not see that. It goes away, and I can get the party started here, right? I could show the header if I wanted to. I could do, here's another thing that I could do. I can still use code and get things done in a fun way. So I can say, here's the link that I want to use, and then I'm going to prompt GPT-tizzle, and I'll be like, all right, listen. All right, listen, what I want to do is I want to have a red button directly in the middle of my page. And then when someone clicks it, I want the screen to flash. And then for this web chat to open up into a container. And I'd want you to animate the opening of the web chat container like it's an origami or something super cool using advanced HTML and CSS. Here's my web chat. So I need to make sure I paste that in there. Just be so gangster if it works off rip. I don't know if it will, but if it does, I won't lie, I will be impressed. You will be impressed, right? To achieve this, follow the steps to create the red button. Don't tell me to do ChatGPT. flash screen. I didn't even know that existed like that. I should have it flash the screen like 3 or 4 times. Origami, oh my god. This is gonna be so gangster. It's gonna explain it to me. Reanalyze this, ensure that we are gonna come as close as possible to achieve our goal, and then combine all of the code into one document so I can copy and paste that mug right onto a landing page. That's not from me. I called the code a mug. I called it a mug. That's probably a ChatGPT first. You think we're the first to call ChatGPT Tizzle? I'm sure that just like came up randomly on one of these lives and it's just kind of like stuck. Wendy, can we please make a ChatGPT Tizzle shirt? And my goodness, shout out to everyone that's got out of retail, which is the next thing we're going to talk about, and then we'll be done there. Otherwise, we'll be here for 3 hours. Be here for like 20 minutes if this works perfectly. All right, so let's copy that thing. You didn't even know it, but you can go to flows, go to add, you can make a landing. Yep, you can make a landing page very easily. Do all sorts of fun things with that landing page. And so what I'll do is I'll just add a little code block, paste that thing in there. Let's see if anything will work. We'll grab that publish link, and then it's just like, let's see what's going to happen. Ooh, open chat. Boy, quit playing. It's pretty close. Pretty close. So I need to use a different route, but that was pretty doggone close. Holy smokes, man. Y'all see how that worked out? So I want to say we don't want the bubble. We just want the web chat container. Let's see if that fixes it. It should have already picked up that there's a different way that you include the parameters for the web chat. That's literally what I'm testing right now. Here's where we'll see it's doing it right. Let's no, 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 no. Okay, so actually might work. It's not exactly formatting it like we like. But it still might actually achieve the result. This should just give you an idea, guys, really what this purpose is. Just an inspiration. You could really do anything. Let's paste it in there one more time. See if we can make it work. Ooh. Nah, so it still wants to do it like that. So here's how we'll do it. The way that I will make this work fast, I believe, is we're going to go to Snoopbot, which I might as well at this point just make that a template for everyone. That might be what I need to do. So let's see how I want to do it. We got a link page here. I think I've got Snoopy already done. Let's go and publish this, and we'll get to e-commerce. Yep, so that's not it. What we need to do here is we'll go to my account with the real OG. We got all the web chats. And let's look at where's some of our fun ones. We have embedded web chat here. Yeah, so that's what we want. We'll use this as the base. So here's what you'll do. Take it like this. Use my information to have it formatted like this embedded chat instead of the way that you're using the button in Chat Bubble. And I have to think of a much better way, I think, to like make it understand. That's exactly what we'll do. What we'll do is when we have you, I'll make an update tonight later on, and we'll ask, do you want this to be a chat bubble experience or a full page experience or an embedded experience? I think that would be what we want to do. But this will actually work perfectly now. I'll bet you $20. Who want to take me on that? Who want to take me on that? Let's duplicate this guy. I'm so bad about just having so much fun. That's all I do. And then we'll take this link here. Well, let's see this bad boy work like we want. Now we hit open chat. Bam! I swear it's too much fun. Get the party started. And then still we can go back. I believe this was the CBB clone. That was what we were looking for. CBB clone. I think the header will look better. I said it again. Should have been a wrapper. Header will look better if we go to add it back, in my opinion. And some of you guys just made Keith made some cool things. All you guys are making some really cool customizations to your web chats. And I think this is the new website potentially. Our homie Connor has said something similar, that he believes that there'll be a chat aspect of every website, or there should be. And we will show that header there. And let's also change the template to template number 1 because that's my favorite. So we can go back here and you'll see the difference in one clickety click. Open that chat. Look at that animation. Get the party started. Now we got the, in my opinion, nicer looking stuff here. All right. And so you can do all sorts of fun stuff. The next and last thing I want to show you guys is going to be that e-commerce, son. So Mir, if you're still here, my dear, you're going to love this. You might already know what I'm going to do. In our money marketing section, we've got the bag, the e-commerce section, and up until today, you were not able to do this, but we have a very special way to import products now. Let me make sure that I can show this to you guys in a way that will make a lot of the most sense. We're going to go find here. Okay, so check it out. This should work. My first time doing it. World premiere, world star. All right, copy, and let's go to a Google Sheet. Y'all still with me? Y'all awake out there? Boom, that pasted perfectly. I love that. All right, so check it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do y'all see this? CBB products for upload. All right, so check it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Anyone can do this now. Let's explain what's going on. We've got a product name, a description, the price, no currency symbol, please. It's going to be added elsewhere. The image URL and the product link itself. Now, I do think that these titles are lame, and that's my fault because I've not made better titles. So I am going to say create a new column with way cooler sounding yet relevant titles for the products. Just because I want to be picky like that. Come on, dude. What you doing analyzing? GPT-3 would have gave it to me already. Watch. GPT-4 sucks, bro. Okay, well, it did a little bit, I guess. Cool title. All right, whatever. Was it really 1, 2? It's not even all the things. Watch how good 3.5 does the same task. I want 3.5. What the? It's not letting me have 3.5. Watch how much better it is, man. Give me a new single column from a table that includes only the new cool name. Don't let me down. All right, so it did let me down. Let's go back. Give me all the products. I just want one column though, bro, with the finalized name. Only reason 3.5 choked is because OpenAI is watching me right now. They didn't want to flip. Okay, put that in one column and then put a fictitious price in the other column. So that's it is in a table. And don't try me on my prompt engineering skills. It's going to give us something in Python now, but we'll get a visual. Okay, bet. Gucci vibes classic tee. So this is better. Not great, but better. It's okay. What I'll do here in this case, I think, is poppity pop. Grab these guys, copy, paste, and then I'll delete this. So this should be perfect. Product name, description, price, image URL, and this is brand new link. And it's not link URL. I believe we really need to be careful here, and it is link. And this will be image URL. We'll just call this image. And I believe our AI should make everything else work perfect. So let's share this download this, and we're going to download it as a CSV. And we're going to go here to import products. We're going to select the file, and we're going to get our downloads if we can. Who's still awake? Getting the value, or is it boring? Does it suck? Don't tell me. So let's continue. 8 products were imported. Just click it one time, trust the system, trust the process, and bam. So we missed the name. Why'd we miss the name? Why? Let's think. What if I just say name? I really want that to work perfectly. I'm going to try it again. File, download, and a CSV. Let's try it again. And so what we can do, because we're bosses, is delete everything and just be like, boop, didn't even happen. And so now let's see if we can't get that thing right, because I know I just did a minute ago. I always test stuff, but let's see. Hey, products, give me that name, boy. Give me that name, boy. Yeah, boy. You already know. You're in the matrix, folks. You're in the matrix. I'm about to have to put the crown on if this works perfection. If it works perfection, we're going to have to put the crown on. So pre-LLM, we were pretty cool in that we had our own way to search e-commerce products by titles, descriptions, and keywords. With LLMs, you don't need that anymore, and you can use your own logic, and it's really easy to do really awesome, fun things and powerful things with functions. But in this case, we're going to turn off our search product feature, and we're going to click also on checkout, because we're not going to use the default checkout page, and instead we're going to visit the external product page, right? So we'll click save here. And so what I'll show you guys how to do, this will be a fun little flow, and a function. How about that? It'll be a flow and a function. We're going to make one flow called show products. And this will be very, very easy. unbreakable, one block flow. Because I've got e-commerce products loaded in, I've got a collection option here in my flow builder. I can click collection and I've got collection of products already ready to roll. Automated is where I can keep it. I don't need to do anything here, but I can manually choose products if I wanted to. But in this case, I'm good with everything, so I'll just leave it automatic. I'm not going to use any conditions. I don't need to do anything. I'm just going to show the products. In addition to that, I'm going to say, I'll show you guys one other fun, awesome, amazing thing. We'll use text and we'll say, if you'd prefer to shop our exclusive web shop, just tap the button below, player. See, y'all didn't even know that you have your own web shop app built right into CBB. You have your own e-commerce app. It's built in. You can even embed this sucker if you need to in certain cases. So VIP shopping is what we'll call it. And we'll open up the website, and the custom field is called shop link. It's built in, guys. This is a brand new account. Remember that. Brand new. Okay, so boom. We're going to have a collection of products here. This will appear as a carousel with all of our CB Bizzle products, if I've done this correctly. And then also we'll be able to have a VIP shopping experience through our web shop that we've built. So let's do this. We'll go back to our flows here. That's when those quick replies would come in handy. I shouldn't have removed those. I have to get those quick replies back. If you do delete the bar, you have to clear your cookies or your cache, and then when you sign back in, you'll see them again. But what I want to do here now is, what did I say we were going to do? Or make a function. So we'll go to settings here. We'll have fun with functions, integrations, and we'll go to OpenAI. We're going to go to the functions section, and we're going to click add. This will be show CBB. Say show products. Less is more. Show products. Allows the user to view our products upon request. And then we'll just say show products. And that's all we need to say. We don't need any output message. We'll just hit show products. That's the whole function. I need y'all to look. All of this is important. Every word you've got on this screen is important. Less is more. The power's in the prompt. Okay, so this is super simple. Show products is the name. Allows the user is a great way to start things off. Allows the user to view our products upon request. And we're going to send a flow. We don't even need to collect any information in this case. We'll click continue, click integrations, and we're going to go back to ChatGPT Tizzle, and we're going to enable that new function that we just created, show products. And what I'll do here is I'm going to triple hashtag important. And I'm going to just natural language. It'll be something like this. When a user requests to shop or see or purchase your products or merchandise, send the shop now flow. That's it. It's the whole thing. Show products is what it's called. The show products. Show products flow. Done. And is that flow called show products just to make for show? Show enough is. So it should automatically be working. Let's test it. Let's test it with our web chat 2.0. You can go to analytics too, is another fun way. Manage, and again, Bra and Phillips, their suggestions right. I shouldn't have turned my quick reply. I already missed them. I already missed the wait, that's not what they're called. I forgot what we called them. The dynamic whatever we made, whatever feature request we made in less than 24 hours because we love our people. We're gonna go to the light version for the web chat. We'll get the link and we will paste that. I mean, we could just work it right here. Actually, it should be the same, right? Just open that chat. And I'm gonna be like, I'd like to see your products, please. I've got a lot of money to spend. Function. Y'all see how gangster that is? So we got all the things, right? And we can adjust the size of stuff. In this case, I shouldn't have so many of the same prompt engineer. Oh, that's one thing I needed to change is the image. That might have been the problem here. So all these images I messed up on there. That's my fault. It should have showed the correct images, but that's an easy thing to fix. It'll show the correct page, I'm thinking. Yeah. So in this case, watch. So this is the universal T. Here's my signature cat. Let's learn more. Take you right to. So let's see. We've got, maybe we might have some of these standard plan. Look, add some mismatched links, but this is a human error, folks. So I can go back, watch here, and we can click on the sheet never lies here. The snapback. This one will be correct. Watch. Snap. Where'd my snapback go? Here it is. Learn more. Snapback. So that's what we should see. So when I watch this, we can save this. Snap. Another way you can just add, deal with your products here. You can go settings here and not settings, excuse me, marketing, where the money is. Go down to your e-commerce, search for your snapback. You want your snapback back. Remove that guy and upload this guy. Snapback. If you needed to do variants, you could do that too, by the way. Size. And we could say small, medium, large. Right, not bad. Save. And so anyways, you've got that going on, and then unfortunately they're going to all look the same for the most part. But the VIP shopping experience, you have all the snapbacks changed, but you've got the whole shop. Let's see if we can't find the correct images. I thought for sure I had that somewhere. Where'd our sheet go? Let's look. Let's think. Product titles, analyst request, uploads. See, we've got this stuff here. Image upload. Cap black. Okay, so that's the problem right there. So I'm gonna tell them. You just embarrassed me in front of 1 million people. You just embarrassed me in front of 1 million YouTube video viewers live because you gave me the image link for one product instead of the correct product image links. Think about what you've done and how many people you've disappointed, and then give it another go before I just convert completely to Claude. Ooh. Apologize for the mistake. Let's see if you're going to be correct. So there's cap. We've got enterprise plan. We don't need the enterprise plan. That's not correct. The prompt engineer cap. the notebook. Yeah, so great job, GPT-4. You suck. Look, snapback hat. Snapback hat. I'm gonna say I was able to I hope I was able to meet your requirements. Don't include anything related to my standard plan or enterprise partner plan, only the merchandise. Also, some of the links that you've associated the products with are incorrect. Use logic in order to make sure that the link that you're associating my products with makes sense. But at the same time, you still must use the correct links that I've provided. This is your last chance, Sam. I'm not going to say that part. He's pushing. He's probably watching right now. So, PO'd. Take his tier 5 away. Yeah, right. No way. It's analyzing. It's thinking about, is it going to do what Ryan says? By the way, what I just did, they say, the experts, the people that aren't us, I guess, they say it's not possible. I believe it's possible. That's essentially something Gary, a good friend of mine, locally, we've talked back and forth about. See, these are just not the correct links here. I wish Wendy had the secret sauce here. Oh, Wendy has the link? I think she just called me. Yeah, that's how we do it. Let's see if Wendy has the solution. If so, I'm gonna put her on the spot. She got, oh my gosh, she's got, oh man. She does have, we gotta phone a friend. We're gonna phone a, this is like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Remember that show? Is she gonna answer?
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to phone a friend. I'm live right now trying to phone a friend. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is my last lifeline. I'm struggling trying to get our CSV correct with the right image links. Do you know if we have that CSV?
Yes, just a second because I'm hearing like triple here. Okay, the CSV, right?
Yeah, just send me that so we can see if we can make our store look pretty.
Okay, let me see. Have you seen the ones that I sent?
I'm about to put them on the screen right now and blow people's minds. Thank you, Miss VP. Bye. Okay, yeah, thanks for joining in on our conference call, folks. But yeah, she just, like, check this out. She totally did just ChatGPT tizzle. Oh my God, Wendy, you are this. Okay, this actually for real, y'all. I swear on everything, we're gonna make this a product that is gonna be live. I'm gonna be the first one to buy it. Don't none of y'all beat me to it. This is gangster. I'm gonna show this on my screen right now, and maybe she'll be able to also hook us up like she always does. Oops. Oh, I definitely ain't. No, you ain't taking that thing from me. Look at that, y'all. Is that not gangster? How do you like that one? And she's got the attachment for yeah, I love Wendy so much. Is this gonna be the right one? Let's see if that'll upload. Let's see if we can make that work. Allow. Okay, so let's open up this CSV, y'all. Yeah, y'all see that I'm very I'm about it. I'm trying to get this stuff done, son. So here's all the product stuff there. That's great. The variant image. The variant image. I mean, I would think that ChatGPT would have done a much better job of putting this together, personally. But let's do like this. We'll go. That's a giant list. We don't need all that. We'll do it like this because I mean, like, clearly, that Excel program sucks. Sorry. Upload. Here's our downloads, and here's our products. Import that data, son. And I believe import. I have not played around with Gemini's. Open now. Okay, so we don't need any of this. You can delete that. And then the category, that's straight. And here is, we don't know what this is. This is going to be the, what link is that going to be? Okay, that's the product link. All right, so we can take away this. Where's my delete? Okay, and so by the way, we can go ahead and delete this guy. And for those that you didn't know, we have the actual template file right here. So here's the template that you use. And there's two of them. One is for a larger set, and one is for a smaller set. This is for the larger one, and this is for the smaller one. And so we'll just use this one. And I want to just, let's just see if they'll get it right. I want to use this. I bet you Claude will get it right. I want to use this format in a table. Right, and I want it to be this information. It's not so difficult, right? Let's see what we can do. Then we'll give them one more chance. Variant price. Product. This is kind of weird. It's not in like perfect order. We'll do this. We'll do it like this. We'll copy it, and we'll just try one more again with old ChatGPT, which is right here. Let's start a new one. Here are my product data. Too long. Sad. Lame. Okay, because it's 4. That's why. Regenerate. Is that going to be why? Yes. All right, bet. So you've got that. And what we need is, I'm going to make this thing work for me. Don't worry about the variants. Just keep the main products. We need a table, visual table of data with these headers and the corresponding correct, accurate information. For the description, only use one line for each product. Now let's see if we can't get this thing right. This will be my last attempt here. I mean, obviously you could do it manually pretty quick, but like I just kind of refuse to do that stuff. It's going to analyze, blah, blah, blah. I almost want to do it by a file. What do y'all think? That might be the way to go. Like when it's analyzing this long, I feel like it's trying to do stuff. Okay, here we go. Hey, look at that. Not bad. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Download the table. Sure. Sweet. Is it going to really make me that happy? Sam's definitely watching. My homie. Please make it happen for me, cuz. Make it happen for me, cuz. Continue. 10 products were imported. Okay. Do we have? No. Nah, he ain't do it right. But we can. Import from what he did. What Sam gave us. Sam. And import. And we'll open it and we'll see what we got. super, super close. So we don't need these guys. And we don't need the price symbols. So we're going to have to remove those. 1850. So let's format this into number, plain text. That didn't work, so we'll just remove the little thing. That's cool. And we'll just pop that down, whatever. All right, so now we've got the image, got the link. Now I believe all this should be good. Did they give me the same? Okay, no, so it's good. Notebook. All right, bet. Now we got it. So we got our A products, and now we can do it. Cause why? Wendy saved the day, and I almost made a PDF. We're gonna just download. That tells you it's time for Ryan to go to bed, playa. So there's our CSV. We're gonna make this look good. We'll get our products. Third time's a charm. Select that file, baby. Paste that mug in there. There's our products. Everything should be perfect this time. Boom. And so now let's come back over here. Refresh. Boom. Now we see our stuff. And then say we don't like that view, but you want to see it in a different way. Our last trick of the night will be how you can change that web shop any way you want. Super duper fun. Let's go to the list. We can go to the card. Let's do the card with a square image. I think always looks good. Boom. Look at that. Would you look at that? It's mobile friendly, super fun. All the things. You can get 2 of them on there. Or again, you could search regular, right? So I'm going to say, yo. What's up, G? How can I assist you? I'm just trying to spend all this paper I got. Y'all got any products, merchandise, or retail for sale or something? Is it going to understand? Boom. There it is. How you like that? Not shabby. And that will also work with Facebook as well. You know what? So let's do one more thing to end this thing off perfectly. Now that I know our deal will work, our import, let's do this for our own Facebook page. So then actually people could actually use our e-commerce. Right now we just have some filler products in there. But here we can go import. Get the, we don't need the template file. We'll just add in our products here to continue. Just chill, wait for it. And what we can do here is we can go to our settings. This is important now. Remember this. Checkout using the external product page, right? So maybe the last thing that we'll do is we'll include that same function. So let's make another flow here. Or actually what we could do, did I already get out of that? Yeah, I bet I did. It's all good. CVB clone. Yeah, I'm already out of that. So what I could do, I'll just make it again really fast. Show products. And it'll be done, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. In this case, we'll just click add content, collections, keep everything straight like that. Show products, cool. And let's click back. Now we'll make the function. Settings. We got a lot of functions. Not there though. Functions, and let's say show products. Allows the user to view, shop, or purchase our products upon request. The flow is to show products and save. So that's Gucci. We need to go to our default reply, which I'll need to update here soon. Let's make sure we've published this to make sure it's going to work flawlessly. And where's our default reply? It's going to be here. And we have a giant default reply because we have to in our case. But all I need to do is go to this first OpenAI node, right? Just so you guys see. I'm not afraid to show you. Voice, obviously, we've got things going on if you're not on voice, or if it wasn't, this last user info needs to be actually changed to audio. I see. Audio. Could be voice too, I guess. Just to be double safe. Auto-GPT takes care of this for you, by the way. So that covers everything. So if it's anything audio, it's going over here. So phone calls or anything audio-wise, most things are not. So our content type checker then checks, is it an image? And if it's an image, we already have a special flow for that. Might as well call this GPT vision flow. Right, and then the very next thing is we're going to clear a custom field, and then we've got our first OpenAI action, and this is where I'm going to place my function. See, I have a lot of fun with functions. And show products is what we want. And so we can click continue. And then if you're from France, you say publish. And it should just be working. So we can verify this. This will be the mic drop moment of the night if it works. And if it doesn't, I suck. Just kidding. It doesn't, you just try again until it works. And eventually, you'll be the boss. Who thinks it's going to work? What up? Gonna say what's up with a less California tone because I'm in my own thing now. And close out of this guy. I want to buy your retail, like your hat. Or other products. This should work. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So here is all of our stuff. Look at that, boy. In our prompt, I didn't even say anything about retail. Oh man, that is something I'll fix right now. So check this out. This is going to be from a prompt template is what it looks like. So I'll look here. Check this out. That worked so well. That shouldn't have even worked because I didn't adjust my actual prompt. That's so gangster. So we're on the June one. So I'm gonna just add that little function in there. Integrations, OpenAI, and go to my template, and it's gonna be the June deal here. And I'm gonna say important. Where'd my cursor go? It's all the things that like it thought I was saying. If a user asks to purchase your merchandise or retail products, always send the show products flow. I didn't even do that and it still worked. That's how gangster the system is. It's wild. So I'm going to go back here. I'm gonna just refresh. And I'm gonna just be like, yo, quick question. I want to buy some of y'all's merchandise to support your effort. So here I need to make sure we're going to have a correct function. Show me your products. I want to buy something. Bam, there we go. So that prior deal here most likely is due to my previous conversation history. Most likely. But either way, I've got what I want right here. Buy my hoodie. Someone's calling me. Buy my hoodie. Select my size. Of course, I'm not 5X. You feel me? Gucci. We got everything. That'll keep you warm, boy. Add it to the cart. Continue to check out, and everything's good. Guys, I hope that this was a good one for you. Looks like my camera died on me again. Let me see if I can pop that thing back on one time. That might have been while Wendy was calling. Let's see. Till the batteries go out, man. Yep, so that is exactly the deal. What we be rocking till the camera stops, man. Let's see if I can't turn this thing back on for a little second to tell you guys good night. I swear they take me out. Man, what a day. Y'all learn anything? Was this worth it? Have y'all been missing the lives like I have? Oh, there's my camera, boy. I swear I'm gonna get another battery. This is ridiculous here. I'm gonna give my people a proper sign off. Mm-hmm. Can't be stopped. I think we're still good. They try. They try everything to hold us down, but they just can't do it. I tell you, I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. Camera drama. Hopefully you heard me the whole time. I could have been on mute. But CDB Nation, we got something special going on. I know that y'all see it too. You got to be able to see it. I know everybody else is seeing it. I can't talk about the awards that are coming our way. Look at this thing. Let's see if I can not mess anything up here. Oop. Boy, that's how we do it, man. You just got to roll with things sometimes. I think that's what I've learned. Roll with it. Do the right thing. Sleep well at night. Bring value to your clients. Be the person that people talk about. That does the honest thing, the right thing, the valuable thing. And you're going to go so far in AI. We have too badass of a program, too amazing of a group of people from around the world with different experiences and experience levels that are more than willing to help you. Some cases you need to pay to play, but in most all cases, you're going to see such a fantastic ROI. We are a no ifs and buts about it company when it comes to customer satisfaction. We don't even have customers, we have co-creators. The moment a relationship feels more like a transaction to me, I'm not into it anymore, because we're into something deeper than just trying to make a dollar here. And we're trying to be the best. And if you're one of those people that want to be the best, you want to be known, you want to be someone that has a legacy, someone that took a chance in the AI space, someone that steered this AI movement that's happening right now. Don't get it twisted. It is happening right now before your eyes, and you have a big chance to steer it in the correct direction, in the right direction, in the moral direction, in the ethical direction, and make moves that make others proud around you. I've seen so many amazing things happen in the past year and a half now. So many of you have grown to be quite the expert. So many of you have become my personal close friends that I talk to on a daily basis, and I'm forever grateful for that. Let me tell y'all something. Coming from a Harley Davidson Road King rider, we're only in second gear, baby. And even if we only got 5 years, we are gonna go fast, son. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. And just like when you're riding a Harley, everybody's kind of looking at you. That's what's happening right now, CBB Nation. Everybody's looking at you. So for everyone from Mir to Augustine to Lysander to everyone making these videos, Keith's making videos now. I only begged him for a year. You've got your timestamps out there. Your phones are ringing. A lot of you I have not talked to because you've been so busy. Shout outs to the few people that appeared to look like they were getting out of the AI game or moving on to other things, and then boom, you get a call that was unexpected saying, hey, come consult, come make this AI bag. And once you've done that, you're going to scale. There's infinite ways to scale right now. You've got to be creative. You don't need to be a computer scientist anymore. I didn't read one line of code that we produced tonight live together. I didn't even read one line hardly. It's all about embracing the now, predicting what you can in the future, surrounding yourself with the right people. And that's why we're going to continue to be the hardest group to get in on Facebook and Chatbots. Sorry, not sorry. It's our group, it's our rules, CBB Nation's rules. And we protect you guys because we love you guys. If you're not winning, we can't win, and I like to win. Thank y'all for watching and hanging out. It's been fun for me. It's been fun for you. Peace.